At times I'm watching him, 12th minute, crossfield kick in his own half, barely gets away without it being intercepted. And I just thought to myself straight away, no. This is madness. No chance.
I think if we get to, I think there's a different coaching ticket. If they get to the idea that you need that spark of brilliance, and like we say this about different players over the years, if you can temper it by 5%. So the negative commentary that you've just given on him there, the fact that that gets talked up all the time, it doesn't talk up the good things that he has done in terms of, I think he made a load of mistakes the other day, so I'm not extolling all his virtues. But as the players get used to him, if they see him as being an opportunistic 10, and if you have somebody else who can give a bit of proper control on the field, be it Farrell or whoever at 12, then I could see him getting a chance and an opportunity to do it. But not if he decides to think that every single play you have is an opportunity. You just need to take some hint of discipline in it. Wow. And you can learn those things in the Lions tour. You may not, though.
Maybe. I'm thinking of the frog and the scorpion here. Look, I want him to play because it makes for a better watch and it's more exciting. And we've talked about everything that's great about the game via Japan. So Finn Russell, absolutely play him. When I said 12-minute crossfield kick like that and I'm saying no, that's me thinking as a coach, can I really trust him? So I don't know. Niamh, Finn Russell, did he do enough to tempt you? Would you put him on the bench?
Yeah, I think I definitely have him involved in the matchday squad. I'm still undecided as whether he's done enough for me on the back of that performance yesterday or on Saturday. Sorry, I watched the game yesterday. So I'm a day behind, but I loved the combination of Dan Biggar and Conor Murray, and I thought Dan Biggar was probably the most overall consistent 10 in the Six Nations. And I think it would be incredibly harsh to drop him considering how well he even played against Japan the first week. And I know it's all different, but I do absolutely love Finn Russell's flair. And I think a lot's going to be, he might not start the first test, but I think depending on how South Africa defend and how they line up, you could need someone like a Finn Russell to be able to unlock that defence and to find the spaces, because the way he kick passes is almost like he throws the ball forward. Like, that's how deft the touch is, so that it's easy for people to run onto. And if you're going to look to have the likes of Damien Delande, Pollard, Creel, 10, 12, 13, these big, huge, enormous guys that are going to come flying off the line, well, then the space is obviously going to be in behind or out wide. And the ball will probably go quicker in the air off a boot than it will through a couple of pairs of hands. So from that perspective, he could be the key to unlock it. For me, it's lack of control. Like, even the intercept he almost threw, I know they had penalty advantage, but I don't even know if he knew they had an advantage underneath the posts where the Lions winger nearly intercepted, and Rhys Sammet got absolutely mangled, up on that line just a couple of phases later. So, but he can mix the sublime with the absolute ridiculous. It's whether, as Keith said, you can roll that back in an extra 5%. And I do think that if he plays, then Owen Farrell has to play. And I'm not even sure Owen Farrell is the best 12 on the tour.